Asia is a continent where adventure can be found around every turn, from the busy streets of Hong Kong to the relaxed old temples of Myanmar. When considering touring this enormously diverse region for the first-time tourists might quickly become overwhelmed. Fortunately, there are several locations that are ideal for the novice, while others only require more planning and preparation. With this list of stunning nations and regions to visit that deserve a spot on your bucket list, you might be motivated to begin your trip in Asia. We've produced a list of some of our top 10 Asian destinations to aid with your travel planning. Keep on watching to see which of these countries' natural wonders and hidden treasures could take a lifetime to unravel. Number 1. China. China is a huge tourism destination due to its size and diversity. Any visit to this Asian behemoth is a captivating and intriguing blend of appealing traditional culture and modernity, since it has more megacities than any other country in the world and has the greatest population. In China, there are 53 different ethnic groups, and there are more than 292 languages that are commonly spoken. As a result, everywhere you go, amazing historical and cultural sites are on display. Although the Great Wall of China is perhaps its most notable landmark, the Terracotta Army in Xi'an and the Forbidden City in Beijing both draw large crowds of tourists. Others travel to China to take in its breathtaking environment, which includes the Gobi Desert, countless rice terraces, and towering mountains. First-time visitors to China often stay in the bigger cities. More seasoned tourists who visit the Middle Kingdom will depart in different directions, whereas independent travelers may travel without much difficulty despite the language barrier. Number 2. Thailand. Thailand is a highly well-liked tourist destination because of its magnificent beaches, sparkling temples, and kind people. It's no coincidence that it's frequently referred to as the Land of Smiles, yet it also has one of the biggest cities in the world with a population of over 9 million people. With stunning temples and palaces, huge canals, a bustling nightlife, and fantastic shopping, it is one of Asia's most progressive cities and offers something for every type of tourist. Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai are home to some of the country's most well-known temples, in contrast to Bangkok, which offers a wide variety of wonderful dining and nightlife options. Wild forests, lovely paddy fields, and calm, remote towns and villages may be found farther out. Its golden sands and undersea wonders draw throngs of tourists each year to this area, which is located between the Andaman Sea and the Gulf of Thailand. Many people attend the festivities in its beachfront towns, go to lovely islands like Koh Tao, or take in Krabi's breathtaking nature. Number 3. Japan. This little nation is home to stunning natural scenery, cutting-edge museums, mountaintop temples, and of course, those lovely cherry blossoms in April. Hokkaido down to the immaculate beaches of Okinawa. Despite having almost 7,000 islands, Hokkaido, Honshu, Kyushu, and Shikoku is home to the majority of Japan's top tourist destinations. The biggest of them are these 4. The island nation, which lies east of Asia's main landmass, is a fascinating location where the ancient and the modern constantly meet. Kyoto and Nara instead showcase antique palaces and antiquated temples, in contrast to the contemporary metropolises of Tokyo and Yokohama, which are packed with skyscrapers and neon lights. The nation, which is covered in mountains and forests, is also home to some beautiful scenery and fauna. This explains why the vast majority of its large population is found in the densely populated cities that hug its long and indented coastline. Number 4. India. India is a diverse and sprawling country, with the Arabian Sea and the Bay of Bengal, as well as Pakistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, and Myanmar as borders. There are many distinct aspects to the nation. India is teeming with many cultures, faiths, peoples, and traditions, since it is home to one of the oldest and wealthiest civilizations in the world. Its diversity is what makes exploring it so captivating. India's boundaries are home to more than 20 recognized languages, several faiths, and a wide range of culinary traditions. Travel is essential if you want to understand the depth of Indian culture and history. While the Himalayas dominate the country's north, The remainder of it is home to sweltering rainforests, charming tea plantations, and stunning beaches. Number 5. The Philippines. It should not be surprising to find that the Philippines is a highly well-liked beach vacation destination, given that it is made up of over 7,000 different islands. Due to the nation's tropical islands, the area has one of the world's largest combined coasts. Its pleasant seas are perfect for surfing, scuba diving, and snorkeling, with North Palawan and Boracay being two of the best locations to partake in these activities. Along with stunning coral reefs and diving, these islands are home to dugongs, whale sharks, and steep tropical rainforests. Some islands have beautiful rice paddies or tropical jungles covering them, while others have secret lagoons and erupting volcanoes. Cities that are turbulent and vibrant may be found scattered over its different terrain, including Cebu in the nation's capital, Manila. The culture is also different here. While traveling around, you'll definitely notice Spanish and American, as well as traditional influences in their food, architecture, and cultural habits. One thing's for sure is that the archipelago has much more to offer than just sun, sea, and sand. Number 6. Indonesia. Indonesia is a large country spanning 4,700 kilometers from east to west and more than 18,000 islands. As a result, the country is one of the most unique countries on Earth, both in terms of its inhabitants, cultures, dialects, and landscapes, as well as its animals. The archipelago contradicts the concept in numerous ways. For instance, its tiny, isolated, peaceful communities stand in sharp contrast to Jakarta's crowded, disorderly city. The habits, traditions, and cuisine of this one of the most populated countries in the world vary greatly depending on the location. Its islands' environments are equally diverse while being sandwiched between the Pacific and Indian Oceans. Beautiful beaches may be found in Bali, but Borneo boasts amazing wildlife and majestic orangutans. With so much to see and do, the Emerald of the Equator definitely warrants a visit. Number 7. Nepal. Nepal is a stunningly gorgeous nation with some of the greatest hiking and mountaineering in the whole globe. The mountainous nation is home to several of the highest peaks on Earth and is dominated and characterized by the Himalayas. The highest of these is Mount Everest, which dominates them all. Even though the Annapurna circuit is popular with hikers, Nepal also has a thriving cultural legacy. There are several ancient temples, shrines, monasteries, and palaces across the nation, with Lumbini's Maya Devi Temple being the most well-known. Around 2,500 years ago, Buddha was reported to have been born in this location. The capital of Nepal, Kathmandu, is also a must-see because of its numerous religious attractions and is known as the City of Temples. Number 8. Jordan. Jordan, located in the Middle East, has always embraced tourists and traders due to its advantageous location between Africa, Europe, and Asia. Armies moved there as well, and over the centuries, kings and emperors left behind Petra, as well as crusader castles and Roman amphitheaters. The majestic ancient Nabatean metropolis is undoubtedly unlike anything you've ever seen. It is without a doubt the centerpiece of every trip to the nation, set in the middle of the desert and carved out of rock. Although Petra is undoubtedly the major draw, it is also worthwhile to see the Dead Sea and the arid landscapes of Wadi Rum. Jordan is the region's safest nation to go to, and you'll undoubtedly want to return due to its many attractions and kind welcome. Number 9. Vietnam. Vietnam is one of Asia's most rewarding travel destinations due to its outstanding history, culture, and natural beauty. The nation contains many diverse landscapes, and its picture-perfect coastline borders the South China Sea. The Ho Chi Minh Trail is frequently explored by tourists who rent motorcycles. This guide takes you via the historic capital of Hue as you go from the vibrant yet chaotic capital of Hanoi to Ho Chi Minh City. Ha Long Bay, with its gorgeous coastline and breathtaking limestone islets, is another must-see location. The charming seaside town of Hoi An is also well worth visiting, and the hill tribes around Sapa offer a glimpse of the country's ethnic and cultural variety. No matter where you travel, the delicious food in Vietnam is sure to be a treat. And number 10, South Korea. South Korean culture, which gave the world K-pop and kimchi, is today immensely popular. This is a significant shift for Korea, as for much of its history, its larger and more powerful neighbors, Japan and China, have overshadowed and undervalued it. Traveling across the peninsula is quite intriguing because the country has such a distinct and rich history, but it has quickly modernized. Skyscrapers and enormous commercial malls may be seen beside age-old palaces and temples. South Korea is surprisingly mountainous, but it also boasts several wonderful national parks that you may visit, along with stunning islands and beaches that hug the coastline. Jeju Island is the one that both residents and tourists choose to visit out of all of these. Asia is remarkably home to more than half of the world's population. With so many different cultures and languages for you to delve into, the continent's dazzling diversity defies definition. Which of these places made you want to start that Asian adventure? Also, check out this other video if you want to visit Ireland. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more of our top 10 prime picks.